Build Something TV, as we're going to take a ride into this Crown Vic here and see what's going on with it. And go check it out, see what's up. Now we have this car here. That's how much miles it has on this. And it runs pretty well. Mind you, this car has been sitting for months. Months. It has that many miles on it. I do see a coolant leak in the engine, so that I never told you guys about that, but we're gonna get that engine out. So now we have a dilemma on what to do with the car. So when you go in the main road, you know the car runs good, and then you sit back and you say, you know, what? How can I make this car better? Well, to make this car better with all those mileage on it, well, you gotta take the engine out. That's the most cost-effective way to deal with this. So what do? You take it for a spin around the block, you put it back, and then you say, all right, how to make this better. So you open the hood, you check it out, you listen to the car, it doesn't sound bad, but you look at it, a lot of oil. The car is aged. So what can you do to make this a lot cooler than what it is? Now, you figure out the fenders, you change those, you change the windshield. Now we have to get the car painted. That's an easy. I always take the car for a spin every once in a while just to check up on the suspension, even though it's the same thing, but you never know, you may have some new noises. So you've seen the car run, you heard the engine run. So now let me speak about my idea a little bit more freely. The idea for this build here is that I'm going to go old school, new school-ish, which take the 4.6 out and put a 302, because I like how the small motor fits inside there, and also try to keep it automatic, because, you know, I just want to have automatic, can't have everything stick, you know, it gets a little bit too much at times. So the plan would be to put a 302 in it, and I like the dress-up kits that they have. See, with the 4.6, they don't have a cool dress-up kit. You know, they have the plastic valve covers and everything. That's why I want the old school feel, because, you know, you'll have the nice Cobra intake. Not intake, but, yeah, intake. You know, the air intake up top there, it'd be nice little Cobra, and they got the little shit on the valve covers, because I only like it for the appeal of that. And plus the rumble, and plus the performance that you can get out of it. Now, many of you guys sit there and say, why would you want to go back into time like that? But, I don't know. The 4.6 is cool. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I got some other stuff going on, but I would like to think I could do that. It's not going to be efficient as this engine here. But I don't know if the EFI. I mean, I could wire up the EFI and it'd be cool, but I like that intake. I'm going to show you a picture now what I'm talking about. Alright, so you see what I'm talking about. You know, you like that little top piece and the valve cover. It'll look clean under here, and it goes good with the black and gives it that muscle car appeal. Now, if I can splurge on some money on that throttle body injection type deal that looks like a carburetor, but it isn't, that may work well. So that may be an idea to get with. So let's go check out this quote-unquote drift build car. Alright, we got the engine starting to charge up. So as it's charging up, we'll start to look over the motor a little bit. And you see, it does need to come out, but it's still doable. It's not leaking that bad, but it's leaking. AC compressor thing is off, but we're going to check and let you guys listen to the motor and make you judge on what to do with it. So before we begin with this motor, we're going to talk about in detail. First thought was to put the 5.4 in there and put a turbo inside of it, but you know, I'm debating back and forth. You've seen in that little intro video on Build Something TV on YouTube. So I have the Wingnutz out there. That's all of you guys here. Support me. Thank you so much. But I want you guys to have some input on what route to take. I did hyped up everything and said, yeah, we're going to turbo it. But as I start to deal with the turbo car that's over there,
this engine has been rebuilt, so I don't have to worry about the piston rings popping because it's an old engine.
Building that, I'm starting to feel like, you know, I may run into some turbo issues. Now, we know the 4.6, it revs high. Good for boosted engines. 5.4 is good for bottom end torque in the NA form and in boost conditions. But in boost conditions, the 5.4 do not seem to be ideal. You know, both of these engines, spark plugs jump out. I don't know which models, I kind of forgot. 2004 this one is, and the other motor in there of the 5.4 single overhead cam is a 2000. So if you want to boost one of these engines and the plug falls and jumps out, that's not cool. Now that's downtime at the track. So when you're figuring that if you're trying to have a more reliable type of car to build, to go on the track, A is the move. But now with this with this 5.4, but with this 4.6, the engine is lazy due to the gearing and the low torque that it has at low RPMs. So we have to change the gearings. So we will definitely change that. So we came up with that. So that's a given. Now what do? Do we motor or keep this motor NA? Do we put in the 5.4, leave that NA, or turbo the 5.4 in this? Or do we just get a whole separate car different? Build off of that. You know, have an NA version and have a 5.4 turbo version. At least that we're out there still playing and stuff like that. See, that's the other idea, because it's almost cheaper for me to get a different car.
But had to spend some money on a new water heater.
You guys think, you know? Because the whole premise of me in a patrol car drifting, damn, I still hate that. A patrol car sliding, or whatever you want to call it, is because I think it'll look cool. When you're drifting, you gotta look cool. And then also having a patrol car with a 5.4 turbo will even add a little bit more spunk and excitement to the build. Cons to this whole thing is just, it will blow up. And then it'll set me back, and I didn't prepare to have second motors and third motors and fourth motors. But so if turboing the 4.6 is ideal, then that's the route that we should go. So now, let's go ahead and try to crank this car up and see how it runs. Oh, now let's see. I ain't start this thing up in so long. Oop, I got the wrong key. Don't tell me I got the wrong key. That is the wrong key. Then what the fuck does this fit? Oh, I'll try this crap again. So let's go check out the engine. So, what do you guys think? This thing runs very well. I mean, what do you think? 4.6 NA, 1.6 turbo, or 5.4 NA, or 5.4 turbo? So alright, you heard the motor run. Now what do you think? It's not the best running car, sure. It doesn't run like your car that's out there, but it's good for a junkyard car. It's 500 bucks. What do you want? So what do you guys think? Hey, I mount the turbo over here, run the exhaust pipe on this side. The other side's a little bit too tight over there, so I may not run it that way. Or run it in the front or run it in the back, but it has to go out and exit through over the axles. That's how it's supposed to be. So now, what do you guys think? 4.6 turbo or leave it NA? Or 5.4 turbo or leave it 5.4 NA? It's your call. Come up with the best solution on a budget, and keep in mind that you still have to keep the party going when you're out there thrashing the car. So, you know, think about those turbo woes. Think about the car not running right. Think about those cold days. Think about when the car overheats. You know what I mean? Would it start again? This, that, and the third. Just really think about it. And that's what I'm thinking about. And that's why I kind of paused the whole build a little bit to kind of really think. But now it's kind of like crunch time. And it's, you know, I really want to get it going. And it's cold out here and I'm videotaping. So, hey, guys, thank you for watching Build Something TV. Thank you for checking out the video. Please subscribe. Please comment. That's more important than subscribing, honestly, to me. Just leave some comments and some details, and we can see what's going on. And also with the car that's over here. Watching Build Something TV. See you guys.